Dave
Jack,
Roberts, what's going on, man?
Jack, what's that chain right there, dude?
The what?
What is that chain or whatever you got going around your necklace, around your neck?
This is
Oh, that's
just hoodies.
Okay, good.
What do
All
you
right.
got? What do you got?
So, Jack, I just played a little golf today. I was at Lakeside Country Club, played with 3 friends, had a great day, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you.
Oh my goodness, are you in LA right now, or are you in Phoenix?
I'm in LA, driving down after our conversation.
Oh, really? I'm in Glendale right now. I'm exactly where you're supposed to be right now.
Hey, I'm pissed. I should be there. You're right.
Do you think this lockout is going to end anytime soon? Are you optimistic?
You know what? I'm an optimistic guy, but I was planning on leaving on Monday, but I got word from some people today that they're not as optimistic as we are. So I'm still planning on coming out on Monday, Jack, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
Oh my God. I mean, at least you're giving me an honest answer. You're a manager of a major league team. You're giving me an honest answer.
I'm going to give you an honest answer, and we can remain hopeful, but I'll tell you right now, it was like both sides, like they just don't like or trust each other. So it's just a bad combo.
Well, that stinks, man. But I'm hoping that you get out here soon. I have a brief story I want to tell you. I think it was 3 years ago. I was across the table from you at a First Watch restaurant. You were sitting with your wife, and I wanted to introduce myself, but you guys were in the middle of praying before you guys ate. And I'm like, okay, he's a good Christian man. Weird question for you. How big is Christianity and how big is faith a factor in your life?
You know what? It's everything. Faith and family. And it's funny is like people always ask me, how do you do it? How are you positive? How do you withstand all the criticism? And it's my faith. It really is, because I think that people in the media or fans in general don't want to hear about faith and God's will. And I just know for me personally, Jack, and this is my personal decision, that the end of the day, God knows the final score. And that's how I can kind of like have peace and get to the next day. People that don't have Jesus, I don't know how they do it, but that's how I cope. And so for me, I believe that.
Was there like an exact moment to where you figured this out and you were saved?
Yeah. So I didn't grow up with God in my family. I was a minor league ball player. Baseball was my God. And it was all about working hard, being a good person, which I believe in. But it was just like, I was just like not fulfilled. And then at that point in time, I gave my life to Christ. And it was ultimately like one of those, like, you hold on to this so much, but he can't bless you. And once you let go and let God, then it was like, holy crap, he blessed me with like a big league career and money and influence. And so that really, 1996, it changed my life.
Amen. I mean, that's awesome. And then of course, you got the stolen base at Fenway. I grew up a New York Yankee fan, so thanks for that one.
Hey, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Was that the, I mean, obviously it's talked about for you in your career, but like looking back at that, pinch running for Kev at first base, is that like the career-changing moment?
It was, and it was one of those, like, you prepare and you don't, it's one of those things where it's like, you prepare, you don't know if the opportunity is going to happen, but when it does happen, you can't be afraid to fail. And that's just not in baseball. That's like in any industry. And so for me, I was a cheerleader, I was a supporter, I was ready when called upon, and then once my number was called, I acted. And so I was just blessed. So, yeah.
Wow. Did you enjoy the Super Bowl? I want to visit SoFi Stadium here pretty soon, and I hear it's just like the best stadium in the world.
Glendale's great. SoFi's better. It's better.
I believe it.
And so you have to come. The Super Bowl was ridiculous, and you need to come out here. But before that, I better see you at spring training. You better say hello to me.
I just got signed on ESPN to do play-by-play commentary for college sports, so hopefully I can get credentialed and I'll come by.
Jack, please say hello and let me know this whole conversation, because I have to meet you, okay?
We're going to do it. I definitely want to pick your brain more about your faith and everything you got going on, man.
Done. Hey, well, thank you so much for reaching out, and then I'll see you in, let's call it 7 to 10 days.
Oh, yes, sir. I cannot wait.